But this claim has not cut much ground in Uran. Here locals say land prices touched 10 lakhs an acre some years ago. And the biggest concern in this belt is still unemployment. All the big projects that have come here ended up hiring the bulk of their skilled manpower from outside. And they find Reliance's offer of one job per family inadequate.
आम्ही 7 भाऊ आहेत. 7 भावांची जवळजवळ 14-15 मुलं आहेत. जर 21 जणांना जर एक नोटीस मिळाली तर त्या नोटीसची आम्ही विभागणी कशी करणार? रिलायन्स जमीन घेते पण तिथं काय करणार हे अजून त्यांनी स्पष्ट केलेलं नाही. जमीन घेते इथं जर मोठी मोठी हॉटेल झाली तर त्याचा आम्हाला उपयोग काय? आम्हाला त्याचा रोजगार कसा मिळेल?
But Reliance says they're not just offering a job per family but much more.
Under scheme 1 you have 3 options. You can take 5 lakh rupees an acre or you can take 12.5% of developed land, virtually inviting them to be our partners in the project, or you can take 60,000 rupees per acre annually in perpetuity.
On paper, the Reliance package could be among the most lucrative offered for any SEZ. But this is a region which has had promises made and not kept. And for farmers here, the choice remains between risky development and no development. In Raigad with cameraman Rajendra Dayalkar, Priyanka Kakodkar for NDTV.
So tough choices for farmers, tough going for Reliance. We'll take a break. When we come back, an SEZ right next to Mumbai. Will Reliance be tempted to get in to the real estate market? That's next. So tough choices for farmers, tough going for Reliance. We'll take a break. When we come back, an SEZ right next to Mumbai. Will Reliance be tempted to get in to the real estate market? That's next. But you said earlier that we are acquiring all this land to build this industrial township, this industrial hub. But you're also in the same breath saying that you will be also participating in the real estate market. So is there a conflict of interest there? Are you an industrial hub or are you also going to be a township where you'll be selling real estate at competitive rates?
I mean, there's no controversy. I am not a real estate developer at all. When I attract the best Fortune 500 companies, they are bound to negotiate with me if they have to establish an industrial activity. The people who will work there, they would want commercial space for their office requirements.
Yes.
They would want residential space for people to live in. They would want educational facilities for such people. They would want medical facilities, entertainment facilities, the gardens, the metro systems and everything.
No, that's fair enough. But all of this would be only for them. It's
not at all.
India,
the mobility in India cannot be restricted. I mean, a man working in an SEZ today.
No, but anyone from outside the SEZ can buy a piece of land or can buy an apartment in the SEZ.
Understand, there's no way you can restrict as India. You can't. Can you stop people migrating to Bombay? We all know that Bombay is overcrowded. Bombay is bursting. But under our constitution, can we stop people from migrating into the city? Similarly, when we build this industrial township, where we are going to give, when we negotiate when we attract these industrial people, we are bound to give them commercial space, we are bound to give them residential space. But over a period of time, this is not bonded labor. People may move. Some people, as you know, we are a joint family system. So one man working in an SEZ may have his parents staying with him, may have his brothers and sisters staying with him. You can't have that restriction. No, only the person who is working in the SEZ is the only person who is allowed to live here.
Right.
Can you agree to such a proposition?
Isn't that a backdoor way of entering real estate development?
No question, because government again, in its wisdom, has prescribed norms. For this much is going to be processing area, this much is going to be non-processing area. So earlier it was 25%, they increased it to 35%, and now they increased it to 50%. I mean, this policy is going to keep evolving.
So will Reliance keep its word and not enter the lucrative real estate market? Will the Mumbai SEZ ever become a reality? Write in with your views on what you thought of tonight's episode to witness@ndtv.com or SMS us to 6388 on your views on all of what you've seen, including whether mega SEZs are the only way that India can compete globally